Hello, my beautiful Scorpios. How was your Saturday? I hope that was going well. I want to say thank you to Danny, close to the neighborhood, not too far from me. And thank you to Walter in France. I think you're in Paris, but France. Thank you for that. And thank you to Tasha for your personal readings. I hope that it helped you and everything. And I know a lot of you are going through very similar things with that cheater or somebody deceiving, or, well, I'm going to start over, okay, because I didn't call you in. But if you'd like a personal reading, reach out to me at angelguidancetarot@gmail.com. It's in the description box for my email. Also, you will find emotional and healing support because you might not have anyone to talk to. Mark, who is one of my subscribers here, and he will be glad to help you. This is what he does for a living. He has supported people, men and women, so he can actually help you get on that journey. And he's not expensive. He's not like $100 or $200 an hour kind of thing. Just reach out with him. Everybody has a different story, but he will be glad to help you on your healing journey. And you can find his name in my description box with his email, okay? And you'll find out he's a Scorpio and he's an empath and a spiritual healer, Native American spiritual healer. So I know sometimes the guys sometimes don't know how to talk to people, being expressive, but he understands that. So, men, if you're going through some things, please reach out to Mark. He will be glad to help you on your journey to get healing and also get you out of that stuck thinking, and also women, as well, to get you out of that stuck thinking, I can't even talk, and to help you feel better, help you get on a journey, and to get past things, okay? All right, so let's get into our reading here. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I did a live last night. Thank you everyone who attended my live. It was fun. So I hope that you learned some things and take this. Remember, this is a general read for the whole world. It's not a personal, but if it sounds like a personal, great, okay? So thank you to Beverly. Thank you. She's one of my original subscribers, and I know that. So thank you, Beverly, wherever you're at. I forgot. I think you're in Ohio. I can't remember. But it's just amazing that when I started this journey, Scorpio, I did not think I would be this far into tarot. And thank you for your support, because I was thinking maybe a few months, and it turned into 6 years this month in August. So yay for me, 6 years. And Scorpio season's coming right around the corner. So we got to get our feelings straight. We got to get our healing straight to be happy when our birthday gets here. Okay, so be happy any day, every day, no matter what. So for Angel, God, and Spirit, this is for Scorpio. Queen of Swords is here. And so the solar eclipse will be on August 12th. That's going to be a major transformation. So hold on tight. Let's see what energy's going across. Okay, Scorpio. Now I just go by my feelings. I don't go by exactly what the cards are. This is a Pisces card, and it has to be for a Pisces now, because we all have different charts. Okay, I have 5 placements Scorpio, and I have Leo. I have other, Libra and other things. But so just look at your chart and your houses where it's lined up based on the timeline. Okay. All right. So let's look here, Scorpio. What is going on with Scorpio's energy? Okay, someone betrayed you, or you're feeling very hurt. Scorpio, I do feel like you are getting into a place of solitude here, which you are feeling with the Queen of Swords. You are feeling much better. You are starting to really understand things and take it. You're not as defensive as you used to be. You used to be like really want to, dig somebody's eyeballs out or eyes out from just suffering, but from all this deception and everything that this person tried to put you through. It's more like a mental damage here. It's like a mental abuse or brainwashing, whatever it was. But I do feel like here in this situation, or this energy from the spiritual teaching, this person has, whatever happened here with that Ten of Swords, you are looking at a different pathway, different life, going into a direction of trying to keep yourself into a good position, okay? Now, your money here, Queen of Pentacles, some of you might be This might be also value of yourself. Some of you might need to work on the value of yourself. And love yourself. Yeah, love yourself. When I said there's the Queen of Cups. So yes, definitely some of you might be struggling with low self-esteem or low confidence, not knowing what to do, you know, with life in general. So you hear how the Queen of Cups, show me the word Queen of Cups. Yeah, you got the Ace of Cups. You feel like, I'm so sorry, Scorpio. You feel like nobody loves you or nobody cares about you. Something like that. Or you don't have a love life. Yeah, that's what it is. You don't have a love life. And that's what's fun, you know, and nobody committed to you. But it's a value, because there's Queen of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. There's something here to do with your independence. Seven of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, to the Justice. You might be having, you are not as feeling defensive, but it's something about the past that still eats on your nerves. It's like you have 7 million nerves in your body or something like that. And this person really tested every single nerve that you had. Or you have. Okay? They were very deceptive. They were betraying, you know, they had brought in betrayal or lied and sneaky business around. Not communicating with you, not talking to you, giving you a silent treatment, hiding their feelings, or being in deceptive energy. Now, just because people are hiding their feelings, or I'm just making a disclaimer here, sometimes people just don't share their thoughts and feelings, does not mean they're cheating, okay? It just means, that doesn't mean they're cheating, it just means that they're being quiet and they can't express themselves. But with that Seven of Swords, with the Ten of Swords, with the deceptive energy here, there is some kind of energy of you don't feel good around this person. You don't want to be around this person. But the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Eight of Pentacles. You have the Eight of Pentacles and the Justice card. So something here, justice is being served in the way, an alignment. Okay, because the Spirit does see that. So my dog is challenging my other dog when he's quiet again. When he's quiet and he's minding his own business. My little one over here wants to just disturb him. He gets bored, but anyway. But yeah, I do feel like justice is being served on this person while you go on your way, your independence. But I do feel like with that Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, I do feel like this person has, it's like this part of your life you feel you don't know what to do, you know, and it's like your energy and your love, and you pull back your energy and love, you're just like, I don't want to invest in anything, I don't want to do anything. And the Ace of Cups, I don't want to love anybody, I just want to be independent here. I want to be in my Nine of Pentacles, do me, find my peace, and be alone. I mean, that's the way it's coming across, Scorpio. Okay, so let's just let's clarify this energy. That's what's been going on in your energy. So if this is resonating with you, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to your channel. Remember, this is not going to resonate with everyone at every single reading I do. But thank you for being here, spending your time with me. Alright, so this is something where your independence is becoming, you're stepping into the Empress energy. It's like you're coming back to yourself. Your energy was very low here, like low vibrational energy, Queen of Cups, and to the Ace of Cups. You might need to be working on loving yourself here. The thing that upsets you the most about this person, or maybe about your life, maybe you're going through a midlife crisis here and you feel, or your hormones is all over the place. Now the Empress here, that is a divine, it's like 4 queens in one, right? So the Empress is someone who is divinely protected, has it's a lot of empathy here. Now not all Scorpios have empathy, because we know the ones that likes to break windows and cut tires. But I do feel like in your energy, Scorpio, moving forward here, that you are starting to understand life is precious, and life is, you need to heal some broken parts of you, some traumas that you have been through, and just kind of leave them in the past. But learn from them. So let's see what this, for the Empress energy. I do feel like you're completely done with this past person though, or this person, yeah. You have the Judgment, and you're just letting that person regret whatever that happened to them. You know, you're just in the Judgment. You're calling final judgment. This could have been a karmic or a twin flame soul mate, but you do have the Death card here in reverse. And that's might be the part that you're feeling here, that you might be experiencing dark night of the soul. And I told Danny about this, that you know, coming out of different, when you go through different timelines on your life or different chapters, sometimes we have to go through death, the dark night of the soul, or excruciating pain, or feeling sad or hurt over some situation because of somebody else that left you feeling drained, made you feel not valued, not appreciated you, that kind of thing. You might have to go through that again, but this is until, you know, part of you has to say, take accountability. But this must have been some kind of twin flame, some kind of karmic soulmate. And when I say karmic, it does not have to be, it could be friends with people, it could be your partners, it could be family members, it could be somebody here that regrets the way they treated you. That's why you're moving on. And you might regret the part that you gave this person way too much of your time and your energy. That's what you call judgment on. All right, so let me see the outcome for this person's situation. Show me, there's the Queen of Wands. But show me for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rise, the Spirit, Angel Guides. Show me the energy for Scorpio about what should Scorpio expect? What should Scorpio need to know? What's the outcome for Scorpio? Okay, let me see here. You have the Lovers again. Yeah, that might be a good choice too, but it's also about leaving behind people who hurt you. Yeah. And this is the part you might need to work on, Scorpio. Six of Pentacles, you're balancing out your life. You're starting a new chapter. There's something here with a Tower. This lover might be returning, or this lover might be a new person. Or you're trying to, and maybe some of you are feeling attracted to other people, because you're not waiting on any offers from this past person. I don't see it. I think you're just at the point you just don't care what they're doing. Eight of Wands, you want to move forward, and you might be having your eye on someone else, or someone's got their eye on you, Scorpio. Eight of Pentacles, and they might start showing some kind of interest to you. Eight of Pentacles. You know, a lot of you Scorpios, I mean, the part of Scorpio males, Scorpio females are slightly different, and sometimes it's very hard to get along with in a relationship. Best of friends though, you know, you can be best of friends with Scorpios. But when it's a relationship, it's hard to find that balance, and there's that Empress again. Yeah, you do see your value now. Well, maybe before you were passive aggressive, or you weren't taking a stance on things. Ten of Swords in reverse. You're not letting this get to you anymore. Your feelings. You're not letting this past person's energy. Yeah, Two of Cups in reverse. You're like, stay over there. You know, you're keeping yourself far from this person. You made some clarity in a Hangman, and you haven't forgotten the lesson here, Scorpio, which is good. Okay, you got the Ace of Swords, so you do have a high emotional intelligence here, high mental intelligence, where you're starting to understand the way people can be, the world can work, how important it is to have the right kind of people around you. But what I was going to say, Scorpio, people are very beautiful and handsome people. You know, there's very handsome people, there's very beautiful people. Scorpios, you are one of the most gorgeous signs there are in the zodiac, and that's why you got a magnetic aura. And the Ace of Swords, when I see this card on the Ace of Swords, it is about understanding communication, and Ace of Swords also, but it reminds me of like the Sword in the Stone. It's like, you know, no matter how hard your life gets, you can always, you have the strength here to pull that sword out of that stone. You're just always find your inner resilience. That's what it is. You have this built up resilience, And at the moment, sometimes when you're in that Scorpio reversal transformation mode, when you're in the middle of it, you don't feel that. You feel, melancholic. I was talking to Danny about this. You can feel down and out, but I don't see that. I think you're coming through that passageway to get to the Ace of Swords. Now, some of you want to know about your love life. Let me check, but I don't see any on the table yet. But I do feel like somebody might have their eye on you. There's a Ten of Cups. Okay, there's Ten of Cups. Somebody might have their eye on you, Scorpio. They see you as husband of wife material, but you're just looking at your own happiness. And that's when it happens, when you start focusing on you and you know where you're at in life. You want to be happy. You want to do your best for yourself and raise yourself up. Yeah, that's when you end up with a relationship. Four of Wands. And this might be a healthy, happy relationship. All right, sometimes we have to go through bad things to get the good things, right? So let's see. Tell me a little bit more about this Ten of Cups, Spirit, Angel Guides, and Spirit for the Four of Wands, and the Ten of Cups for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Looking for love in all the wrong places. That's what Scorpios do. Looking for love in too many faces, searching your eyes. Ooh, look at there, Scorpio. All right, told you. The moment you become independent, you don't like talking to people. Your wheel's going to turn, and you're like, "Can I go on a date with you? Can you meet and have lunch with me?" You're like, and a little smile come across your face. Yeah, let's go on a date. Let's just have a friendly, happy lunch date, or have a coffee date. And I just see you beaming. I see you smiling, Scorpio. I see this glow of the Empress energy coming back in your cheeks and around your face and inside your eyes. And you're just, but you see what I answered? I asked, tell me about the Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands, and there comes out the Lovers again. You might have a secret admirer here that wants to spend time with you. You don't even know who this is. But they will reveal themselves when, somebody has a secret crush on you, Scorpio. Or you have a crush on somebody. Yeah, your heart little fluttering like a little butterfly. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there. Keep it cheerful, keep it happy. Drink your wine, drink your water, be successful, be in everything you do. Remember, everything's going to be okay. Don't worry. Be happy. Okay? All right? So, don't worry about these things that you don't have right now. It will come later, okay? But you got somebody, they could have a tattoo on their arm. That's what I'm seeing. Maybe with an anchor or some kind of like symbol. Like, tattoos do have symbols, but it's more like some kind of meaningful symbol, like maybe it's like a sun, maybe it's a Scorpio symbol, maybe it's a butterfly. It's some kind of symbol that means significant things, but I'm thinking like, something to do, maybe it's a heart with an arrow through it, but I do think about, it might be an eagle. All right, but I'm going to leave it there, Scorpio. Send in love and light. Stay beautiful as you are, and I will see you on the next reading. Take care. Bye-bye.